They don't call it a prison, they call it a containment module. But I know a cage when I see one. I've been here. I don't even know how long anymore. Time doesn't work the same on this planet, if you can call it a planet. The stars shift too fast, the air hums with static, and every surface glows faintly, like it's alive. The walls, they breathe sometimes. My name is Joseph Kerrigan. I used to be an aircraft mechanic in Arizona. One night I was driving home from work. There was a light, a loud hum, and then nothing. I woke up in a glass cell with machines whispering to themselves in a language that sounded like electricity. They've been studying me for months. At first, I thought I was just one of many prisoners. But I've only ever heard my own voice echo back at me in this cold metal labyrinth. They feed me these strange gray cubes that taste like chalk and regret. They test my blood daily, put me in spinning machines that hum deep in my bones, and they stare at me through panels of dark glass. I can't see them clearly, but I can feel them watching. Then, one day, I heard them arguing. 3 voices, or rather, 3 types of voices. It wasn't speech, not really. It was like thought projected directly into my mind, each one carrying a different tone. They didn't know I could hear them. Maybe I wasn't supposed to. The first voice was sharp, commanding, like the crack of thunder through steel. The species is diseased, it declared. It destroys everything it touches, its soil, its sky, its own kind. It is an anomaly that must be erased. That was the military faction, the war breeders, the ones who see existence as a chessboard, and we are the pawns they are about to sweep off the board. The second voice flowed like water, full of curiosity and cold calculation. Annihilation yields no data, it reasoned. Observation yields purpose. Humanity must be sampled, studied, and cataloged. There is potential value in their evolution, however primitive. That was the scientists. Cold, detached, logical. They didn't want to destroy us. They just wanted to keep dissecting us like frogs. Forever. Then came the third voice. Softer, yet somehow the most unsettling. No experiment is more revealing than the one lived, it whispered. Send us to their world. Let us walk among them. We can shape them from within, guide their behavior, influence their minds. That was the psychologists, the mind weavers. They didn't want to kill us or study us. They wanted to be us. I listened for hours as they debated. It was like overhearing gods arguing over the fate of insects. When they finally went silent, I knew one thing for sure. If I didn't do something, Earth was finished. Either scorched to ash, turned into a permanent lab, or controlled by things that think in wavelengths. So I waited. That night, when the glass around my cell went opaque, I pressed my ear against the floor. I'd learned their routines, the way the hum of their machinery dipped every 32 minutes, the way a current surged through the floor before each feeding cycle. There was a rhythm to this place, and I was about to break it. The scientists came first, tall, slender figures of shimmering white light that pulsed like jellyfish. Their leader, if you could call it that, examined me through its visor. I spoke. Not that they understood English, but maybe my tone would mean something. Destroying us won't help you, I said, trying to keep my voice steady. We build, we adapt. You'll learn more from what we create than what you can cut open. I mimed an explosion, then pointed to myself and spread my arms wide. Creation, I said. They stared, tilting their heads. Then one of them touched the panel and emitted a pulse that rippled through me, scanning my neurons. A thought entered my mind. He believes his species holds value. Another replied, an emotional conviction, worthless. I slammed my hand against the glass. We built flight, medicine, AI, all from nothing. You think that's worthless? For a moment, they paused. The leader turned, and its thought felt like, he believes in his species. Faith without logic is evolution's spark. They left without another word, but one of them lingered behind, and I swear I heard it whisper directly into my mind, convince the others. Next, the military. They looked different, armored, dense, obsidian-skinned with jagged edges. They moved like tanks. When they entered the chamber, the temperature dropped 10 degrees. One of them growled in a low-frequency rumble that rattled my teeth. The scientists hesitate. The psychologists dream. I see only infection. I took a step forward. You see war, because that's all you understand. Its eyes flickered red. We understand order. You destroy what you fear, I said. You think wiping us out will protect the galaxy? It won't. Because what you really fear is what you don't understand. Silence. I pressed my hand against the barrier again. We're flawed, yes. But you, all of you, came here to study us. That means you saw something. Some spark that made you curious. You can't just erase that. It stared at me for a long moment. Then, with a hiss like 1,000 knives, it said, "Convince the psychologists. If they withdraw, we may stay our hand." So now it all came down to them. The psychologists, the ones who wanted to walk among us, to become us. Their leader appeared in my mind before I even saw it. A shape of smoke and shifting eyes, a voice like silk wrapped in static. You are the variable, Joseph Kerrigan, the unpredictable one. The others. Trust your words. You don't have to destroy us, I pleaded. You don't even have to study us, just see us. It smiled, or maybe the shadows just moved like it did. We wish to see. That is why we will walk your world, and we will learn. I swallowed hard. If you live among us, don't manipulate us, don't control, just learn what it means to feel. It leaned closer, or maybe it was just in my head. Feelings are dangerous. They breed chaos. Yeah, I said quietly, but they also breed compassion. For a long, terrible second, it said nothing. Then it touched my mind, and I saw images. Earth, the stars, humanity's entire history flashing by like fireflies. And then, just darkness. Very well, it whispered. We will live among you, quietly, watching. When I woke up, I was lying in a field outside Tucson. The sky was pale blue, the air thick with dust. My car was still running on the side of the road. My phone said only 2 hours had passed. I laughed. I cried. I screamed. No one believed me, of course, but sometimes, late at night when I pass by strangers on the street, I see something in their eyes, a shimmer, a faint flicker of light. They're here now, living among us. And I don't know if that means we're saved, or if the real invasion has just begun. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. I'd love to hear what you think happened next, so leave your theories in the comments below. See you in the next one.